Hi,
I find
Chats.
it interesting. Oh, they can hear us now.
Yeah, but you think it's interesting?
It's interesting how which like tags and which parts of the titles it decides to pull.
Uh-huh. Yes. Happy Thursday! Yay!
Hello.
We has a Clara. We're going to be doing some building.
Yep, and Clara has the day off, so Clara is here.
Clara's got the weekend off. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
True. I only had to work 3 days this week. It was great. To
All
be fair, there
right.
wasn't much to do,
All right. So Clara
so
is
I had to make up
holding
stuff to do.
mushrooms.
Yeah, there you go. We need to grow those, probably.
What do I grow them in?
I'm already growing.
Glacier.
Uh, I think it was. I just have mine on dirt. Oh, I was out my head.
Where's
You could probably. I could give you some of the moss, but
was it another moss?
no, it was a overworld moss.
Oh, these grow in the overworld.
Yeah, your mouse is right. You're still on the starting screen.
Um, I'm a pro streamer, really. That
A pro
means
troll, yes. Streamer.
one of
Someday.
these. Alright, so this is still stuff I have to grow. So I'm not going to start growing it now, but I'm going to put it in here with stuff I have to try and grow.
Yeah, you have the glowing moss block right there. That's I think that's what I found it on.
Okay.
But I think mine is just on dirt. Um, and it just grows the mushrooms, like the item mushroom, and then you have to actually like, grow with bone meal to get the blocks and stuff.
Okay. I'm not sure how much of this will actually grow, but oh, there's my nether mycelium and my soul soil. Okay, well that answers a few of those questions.
Ooh,
There's,
palm saplings. Can we grow palm saplings?
I think so.
Cool. I haven't seen those yet.
We can.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, on a grass block or dirt path or any of that.
Nice.
So all of this stuff is why I wanted to start getting some of this done, so we can get all of these extra trees going.
Here, Prelude, have a virtual cup of coffee. There you go. Coffee's for everyone.
Yay! So, we have librarians that we can buy glass from. We have metal. We have woods. We should have everything except a lot of stone.
Um,
I don't think I have a lot of stone.
I have
Never
a
mind.
little bit.
I've got over 1,000 stone here. I don't know what I'm talking
Ooh.
about. Never mind me.
Yeah, look, see, I got this stuff.
You have stuff. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's stuff there.
Uh-huh.
You have the stuff to make it look pretty. And Mousy has another 14k stone if we need more. What should be in Mousy's
No.
backpack, but
Yes. No, Prelude, I didn't put sugar in it, I put creamer in it. Who do you take me for? And a little bit of caramel syrup, unless you didn't want it. In that case, I didn't do that. Actually, technically, I
it's in
put
a
a
chest,
hazelnut
okay.
syrup in mine this morning, but
It's
you
the
didn't get
coconut
one.
milk you added. It's inherently sweet.
I would have added oat milk, not coconut milk, but yeah, sure. Yeah, I added a little extra hazelnut, like a dash of hazelnut syrup to my hazelnut coffee this morning, and I'm still drinking it.
You can't have either of those. Oh no.
Oh. Oh, it's a good thing there's a plain black coffee
That's
in there
what
somewhere.
it's for. Alright. Can I make a suggestion? Can we do
Yeah?
the aquarium first?
Yes.
Cool.
I will say I have a lot less stuff for aquariums because I don't have as many of the plants. But you have coral around here somewhere, don't you?
There is coral. Well, coral blocks. Not necessarily a lot of other coral things yet, but there are some coral blocks.
Okay. Well, actually, we have a coral reef, so literally, if once we feel like we want to, we can literally go out there for like 5 seconds and grab it.
Well, I'll watch while you go swimming.
Right.
There's a reason I'm asking for help on this.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, that's why you want to do the aquarium first, obviously.
Uh-huh,
Okay,
uh-huh.
well done.
Less deadly for me. Tame birds, even the finches and such, will teleport to you, Mosi says.
Yeah, okay. So that confirms my suspicion then.
Dragonflies.
Okay, my general magnet is on. Let me know if I accidentally pick something up. I find it easier when I'm building with stuff to just...
Alright, I will
pick up items.
turn my magnets off. Except that one. That one stays on.
You guys trying
That
to put
one's
the colors
off.
together? Yeah, no, that's totally why he needs my help with the aquarium.
Right, uh-huh.
So, do you want to do plain glass or are we going to do fine glass?
We can do a mix of both.
Okay. Because in that case, you should probably look at it and with the glass and decide what ones you like. Here, I'll just put that there.
Puts it in front of me and trying to... Ah.
There's lots of cool ones. I haven't really looked too hard at plain glass because we could also color it and that changes like some of the options a bit. I really like the vertical leaded glass personally because it looks very fun. Ooh, the arched leaded glass though could look good for an aquarium. Or like the clear leaded glass would get rid of would basically be connected textures. Yeah, no, totally not because of his water allergy. Totally not anything to do with that. The nice thing is we can always, once we've made them one thing, we can always switch them out to the other.
Yeah.
So we can mess around with it a bit. It'll just be easier to figure this out now before we put water in, you know?
Actually, the small diamond leaded glass is kind of nice too.
Small.
That...
Ooh. Yeah, that could look cool. Hold on. Let's do some testing. We can place some of this and see which ones.
Clear leaded glass I do like too. And for panes, you need to use the panes. Yes.
Yeah. So we can test some different. Oh. Boop, boop, boop.
Alright, so the diamond leaded glass isn't as nice as I thought it would be. It's more obstructed.
Yeah. It would look cute in like a window.
Yeah.
But not for something you want to look through.
Either the clear or the ornate, I would say.
Yeah. Just for the sake of argument. Because I think this will be too obstructed for an aquarium. I actually probably should have... I built a mini aquarium in one of my houses, and I probably going to go back and change out the glass.
Do you like the last one, if that border stays on the outside completely? Yeah.
Yeah, so not this one.
Yeah, this I like.
Yeah, it will stay on the edges of where it's placed. Basically, that's how that one works.
Oh, I guess I could probably take down this chunk loader for now. 'Cause I'm probably gonna need a couple of chunk loaders for this now.
Well, it depends. Don't they load a 3x3?
This one, but there's also I can also make a couple that'll do 7x7s,
Mm.
which I'll probably end up doing, and then it'll all be covered.
Yeah. So the other thing is we can use a combination of these depending on
Well,
what you want to do.
I was kind of thinking that because what I'm kind of thinking is have on the outside like a one thick water source that has some fish in it, maybe a little bit of
Mm-hmm.
sand and coral at the bottom, but some fish in it, and we use
Mm-hmm.
this to make it look like the display window. And then the ones on the inside will have larger areas of coral and fish with this
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Yeah. And we can also always like mix it. So like say if we want like a bit of a border but not as much of a border, you could hold on, let me make more. It's this one and not that one. Where are you? There you are. You could do a little bit of just like a right next to each other. Ah! Even just a one wide if we felt like it needed it for whatever reason or whatever. We can mix and match a bit.
Yeah. Did my skin change? No, my skin's always been transparent red. I'm using a different armor. I'm using
I can make him more
my
red.
jammies. I'm in my base. All I need is my jammies. I have another set of armor I need to upgrade for when I go to the Nether, but oh, now I'm red. I'm more red. It's hard to tell, but I am more red.
Yeah, you are. How do I do that again? I always forget what the keybind is.
I am
Ow.
I am wearing a cloak or a
There you go.
robe.
Now you're less red.
It's called a robe. It is magic. The 25% fire resistance and does fire damage to things that hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Plus
Which he's
20%
wearing
magic
in part.
resistance.
He's wearing in part because I think he doesn't want me to punch him.
I could care less. I don't need to be walking around in full armor while I'm on my base. At least if something comes up through the bowels, I have some protection. So, we can go we can go pretty far along this wall. We can you're used to the bone armor, yeah. We can go pretty far along that wall. I don't think we can go very deep, but we can also
Okay.
come forward too, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
we can continue making this as big as we need to. It's just this is what I started with for us to be able to get started.
Okay, where do you want the aquarium?
I want it on this wall. We have to make sure we're far enough back not to tamper with the redstone here. So if we started it right about where 2 blocks behind you, so about
Okay.
here.
I'm gonna put up some anti-water protection, just cause.
Yeah, yeah, I get that.
Oh, there we go. That should help.
Okay, so for now, I'm gonna put this I was putting something in there. Put this back in your backpack because I don't need to have it on me. Perfect. This can go into my backpack. These backpacks can go up here. Cool. It's deceiving. You think you should be able to stand on top of that.
You would think.
We can go back a little ways.
Okay, I guess my first question would be, what do you want like the pathway through here to look like? Because that kind of matters,
The
especially if you're going to
pathway.
be doing a little bit multi-level with like the ponds and stuff.
Well, once I know where the front of these buildings are, I want a little bit of a green area in front of each building
Okay.
going down into the pond, and all the trees then are going to go into the back.
Okay, and we want to do it at this level.
We can go higher. We can go a little higher with the buildings, because going down a hill to a pond makes sense. And then
Right,
I
that's
can
what
do
I was thinking.
multi-levels for the I can do multi-levels for the trees around it.
Right, because we don't necessarily want it to be one level, because then it's nicer when it's a little bit up and down.
Oh yeah, up and down is good. And we'll later on we'll do some roofy magic type things to get some of the vines and stuff growing.
Okay. So how many villagers do we need to fit in this thing?
This is just anything water related. So probably fishermen and
Oceanographers.
oceanographers.
I think those are the only two.
I think so.
But like, how many of them do you want?
4 of each.
Okay.
6 of each. 6 of each.
6 of each makes sense. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to go up a smidge.
Yeah.
Because of the masons.
Yeah. X-ray vision for the win.
Okay. Yep. I'm also looking at where the best spot to do it would probably be. Well, it can stick out a bit from the wall as well, right?
100% can.
In the wall.
100%.
Nice. Sorry, Discord totally cut you out there, and I was like,
Of course it did. Okay.
Yeah, no, of course it did. And I'm also dealing with a little bit of lag too, so it's.
Do you need me to start preparing woods or something?
I have a ton already, so I think we'll be good. It may just be figure that out once we figure out what the build is gonna actually look like.
The other thing I need to go quickly check is how much dirt I have. I know I'm doing a lot of the floor with that Ryland stuff. But I also gonna want some rhyolite. I'm also gonna want some dirt to turn into mud. Where is all my... You have a lot of dirt too? Yeah, I know you do. I might have to come steal a bunch of dirt from you. That's granite. That's not dirt. That's dirt. I've only got 200 and some, so I'll probably have to steal some dirt from Mousy when I start the floor in here. But I think this rhyolite looks like a good packed earth to go in like an underground cave.
What style of building you want?
I know I know for the greenhouse I want like a modern-ish style looking greenhouse. So, you know, lots of glass with supports and stuff. I don't see how the aquarium needs to be too much different than that. A large glass building with lots of water and fish.
Yeah. I'm more thinking shapes.
I am okay with a square-ish, rectangular-ish aquarium.
Okay. Ooh. We could go
And
kind of for the shape style of the Star Wars base. A lot of like those villager buildings. That could look interesting. Yeah. Ooh, and we
sure.
mix in a little bit of like copper. Like I can make it a little bit steampunky so it kind of matches upstairs.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it would be, harvesting materials from upstairs to bring down into here.
Right. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
almost thinking of putting a hole
yeah.
from up top into the water because I'm going to be building a village up
Ooh.
there, right? I want to build a village up
Uh-huh.
there. So if I did a hole, like a well, that the lore could be every blue moon or something, the oldest firstborn of every family is dropped down into the well to come down here to
To
work.
be a villager. That's kind of funny. Yeah, no, that would work.
I just
Braid, no braiding.
Now that
Give
I'm
me a
thinking
second.
of that, where does it come out? Oh, it doesn't come out in a bad place either, actually. That might have to be the thing.
Yeah, no, it totally doesn't sound like some other lore I've heard before.
What?
What?
No.
No. Let's see.
All right. How much glass do you have, and do I need to go get more?
I don't know. How much is that? Plus, like a
S-
little bit I have on me.
777. I don't, or 774. Okay, I guess you don't need more glass.
Probably not, but then again, they're gonna build 2 glass buildings, so by the end of this, maybe.
All right. Well, I'll go grab some anyway. That way, I'm not standing here twiddling my thumbs.
Yeah, I'm trying to think through what the best like combination of colors is here.
Uh-huh. So I think I might need another stacking tier in here. Holy jeez, this is actually full. We don't do sacrifices
Work
publicly.
opportunities.
Exactly. It's it's a villager relocation education program.
Hey, Brick.
We have a Brick? Hi, Brick. How's it going?
Did you at least have fun in that game, even if the ending wasn't what you wanted it to be?
Oh, that doesn't sound.
Admittedly, I was half paying attention. It was just. It sounded to me like it felt cut off, maybe.
Why are you not doing the right things? There we go.
Yeah.
Hopper?
I think, if I remember correctly, the game he was playing earlier, the game ended before you rescued the person you were trying to rescue or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Exactly. Yeah. We'll see what Dragon thinks. Yeah, exactly. Most likely. Oh, I went and like got my music out and like went to turn it on and it never actually started.
Uh, Hope was like the big reveal, but still kept the R for hero. Ah.
Ah. Yeah, it definitely sounds like they're leading on to another game.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Yeah?
I
Nice
would
vibe.
probably allow this to uh, oxidize some, but yeah.
Well, yeah, we could do a little bit of, you know. I have I have almost all the oxidation levels.
All right. You now have 2 stacks of glass going in there. You need
Cool.
another stack.
Yeah, probably. Ba-ba-ba. What was I gonna say? Oh, do you have copper anywhere?
Do I
Because
have
I'm thinking I'm gonna
copper?
want to make trapdoors.
Do I have copper?
I mean, you better. It's so weird here. I think there was a copper ore making copper ingots, right?
There is, yes. I will go
Because I
grab.
only have 35 ingots, and that's not enough to make trapdoors.
I will go grab.
Okay. The bot didn't do bot things. Yeah, I noticed.
What bot things was this bot supposed to do?
Frosty didn't do the frosty things. Just look at the XP farm.
Did I don't know. Frosty might be taking a break.
Oh,
Copper.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, well, alright. Goodness.
All right. Who's giving the bot slushies?
Danko. How do I make copper trapdoors in this?
Hmm.
Can I make copper trapdoors?
Hmm.
Copper. All done. Is this not the version that has the copper trapdoors? I thought it would have been. Alright, well. Hmm.
Stack tier upgrade. We'll give that one another stacked. Do you want another stack tier upgrade for your backpack? I got a diamond one sitting here not doing anything.
Um, if you have one, I wouldn't say no.
Alright.
No, it's not making it at all, Mousy. Like, I literally looked it up. I realize you can't see my screen, but I literally looked it up. It's not an option we can make in this mod pack. Which means they're like probably one version short.
Probably.
That's okay. Ah! Sorry. It's ants.
There.
Okay. Wow.
It went into a backpack.
Mm-hmm. I'll look at it in a second. Thinking.
Okay, so it's a good thing these are just normal. I'm going to go look to see what other water things can be grown and bring them over here and put them in a chest. At least what I have. So we know currently how much stuff we need to do. Would you put drip leaf in water growth?
Yes. Since you can only really put it in water. Well, not drip leaf. You can put it in other things, but the other stuff you can only put in water. You only can find it in water, so I feel like that makes sense.
Water lilies, I guess, only grow in water.
That would be my suspicion, yes.
What's the Lucas spore? Nether stuff. I don't know why I'm not growing that yet. We'll put that down there with stuff that probably needs to grow in the nether.
I have mini drip leaves. I have a mini drip leaf. I don't know if Dragon has one.
I don't have a mini, no.
Okay, I can always go get that.
Horn coral. Horn coral, haha. Fire coral. Brain coral. Oh, I did have glow shrooms. Ice, ice, baby. Okay, I'm not seeing that I have too much other coral in here. And like you said, we can go get more corals.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're going to want at least one of everything growing. I don't know where I got buckets of tropical. Oh, from breaking aquariums, right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to need aquariums.
Those are glass in a slab or something.
I have aquariums. And I guess barrels for the fishermen.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, those I'm gonna probably have to make.
So I need to make this at least. God, stupid ants. Won't leave me alone.
Barrels are slabs and planks, right?
Blocks. Yes.
Alright.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
And how do they
Three,
go?
4, 5, 6, 7.
I got it. I got it shut up.
Aha! I remembered. Look at me go.
You got a turret.
I don't need that many barrels, but I made that many barrels. So for now, this will go there.
I got another one. I got it.
So are we gonna try and make this Mousy safe and do actual stairs? I know Mousy still can't walk upstairs, but it looks a little more friendly to Mousy.
Yeah, yeah, we can, like, the entrance and stuff, we would, I just was building, like, the grass, like, landscape, then we could adjust our stairs and stuff.
Okay.
Don't push it that way too much further.
And I'd like the inside big enough for growth if we find other water things that we don't have growing yet, like seagrass or that kind of stuff.
Oh, right. Okay. It's not just the villagers.
It's not just the villagers. I'm putting all of the terracotta pots growing this stuff for water inside here too.
Right.
You can go further down that way.
Yeah,
Just
I know.
make it longer. Mousy has seagrass. Cool.
I also have water grass. And yes, those are two different things.
Mm-hmm. Enjoy foods. Bring some for everybody. Okay, because I know we still need the blue corals, both types of fins for each coral. Mousy, what don't you have at your base?
You mean, what
Me.
don't I have in my pocket?
Me. Doesn't have me in her base. So I'm thinking 30 grow stations to start, and then if we have to expand, we expand. And at that
Okay.
point, we can always use like an elevator and go down, and then just build underground. Actually, if it'll make things easier, we could probably do that anyway with the grow stations and stuff.
No, I have an idea. It's
Okay.
just...
Mousy likes
Ugh.
exploring and dug the mansion out of silly terrain generation, so shrug, yeah. Trying to be a smart ass, yeah. You can say ass in my chat, Prelude, you ass.
Yeah, you're not in my chat. I'm kidding. I actually probably would let you get over with that, to be honest. Do I have non-wax cut copper? I can just unwax it. It's fine.
Two smart asses to contend with, yes. So you're saying we can say the 7 words here. Yes. In moderation, but yes. One of them, not so much. And that would be the C word. But the rest in moderation, yes.
Ah! Trying to aim that while dealing with frame issues is fun.
And for those of you that don't know, look up George Carlin's 7 words you can't say on TV. Do I have... So that needs to grow around water, so we could actually put the sugar cane inside there. The sea pickles will go in there. Definitely the coral will go in there. What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
Neither do I, that's why I'm asking. Do you need me to dig something out?
Well, we do need this dug out a bit.
Down to where the
What
wood
I'm
is?
thinking is, yeah, because I'm thinking is this is where the villagers are going to be, right? And then this can be like 2 floors, almost split level of the 2 to 3 floors of the grow pots.
Okay. So you want me to keep it at this level until I get back to where the wood is? Or do you want me to go down?
Go down the like 2 blocks or whatever.
Okay. definitely could use a beacon.
I mean, we can just go do that, you know.
No, Mousy needs to be here for that. You really don't. Well, you want one too, so if we do them all at the same time, we all have fun fighting things in a, I don't know if any of us have actually dug deep enough to get far enough into the deep slate to actually do a safe-ish wither hunt.
I haven't, no.
No,
Hi, Lucy Joy.
I haven't either. You think the slime farm is down at Deep Slate? Oh, there's a good point. We could actually just do an offshoot off the slime farm. Good point, Prelude. Mousy, you said you wanted diorite? What's going on? That's 2 this month? Uh-huh. Well, I'll put it in with the rest of the stone and you can take it out of there. So, what do we think of the copper golem?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
And have something that sorts things out of my chest into chests for me. Thank you. Automated
14k
storage
stone is
who?
enough for the moment. Yeah, no kidding. You could
Scar is going to solve his inventory management system overnight, and it's going to be amazing.
You don't want any of this diorite right now, do you, Clara?
No. I mean, just the fact that they're putting the copper golem in at all is enough for me.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm excited. But I'm also happy with how they're doing it. Because it's a little bit more useful for everyone, not just the redstone people.
Yes. Do you hear something about auto sorting for unstackable items? Yes. If there is a sword or an armor piece in a chest, they will take them and put more in that chest. Though you called them taking previous mobs that weren't voting them in and bringing them out, yeah. In time, I think they're going to do a lot of that, yeah.
I mean, they'd be silly not to, because they've already done partial development on it. They've already put time into it, right? So there's a point at which they kind of should, just simply for the fact that it's going to save them time.
I don't have the lamps on me I want to use. I'm going to go grab the lamps that I was gathering from the nether.
Okay.
Where did I put them? What? Ah, they were on me. Anyone remember the other mob that was the vote with the glow squid? It was a yellow cow, I think.
Moobloom,
Yeah.
Moobloom, and Glare.
Oh yeah, the glare.
And then it was Copper Golem. Whatchamacallit, the one that won, and OA, and then the cave one that would, like,
Light things up
either
for
steal
you.
stuff
Yeah.
or give you stuff. I don't remember for sure.
So where do you want
Or take stuff
the lanternches? Like
I
middle? There?
Sure. So, how many villager spaces is that? I've done the math wrong.
You can get 2 in each of the in these ones here. Like if you go villager space villager.
Yeah. It's just I was trying to fit. Also, what the heck happened there?
Hmm.
Oh, I see what has happened. Yeah, okay. You shush.
I'm not saying anything.
Not you, the zombie.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Oh, now I hear it. Something to do. Kill. Uh-huh. I thought I had killed all of them before. Let me see if I can... Oh, missed. I can't get to it. It's under all of this. Can I go this way to get there? Nope.
Ba, 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 ba. Part of the problem, though, is Prelude. I don't know what I'm doing. So I don't know.
Okay, you're lit up. How are you over there? Alright.
Isolager! That's it. I don't remember which one the glare was in then. Yes, the Polystander site there is the roof of villagers.
Wait.
But I can't go back any further. Really.
Hey, this cloak protected me from starting on fire from a burning zombie.
Yay.
Alright, let me... Where did I come in? Alright, let me... Oh, jeez. I did a very piss-poor job of lighting this up.
Hmm.
It's not a roof to your villagers. Yeah, it is. It is.
Pull from Minecraft Dungeons. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was a roof to some of my Minecraft villagers. That's why I couldn't go through. Alright, and...
Yeah. Yeah, we can. I have all those workbenches. I just have the Glossblur's one out right now.
Oh, a Floret appeared. It's a event Pokemon.
Oop, hold on.
Okay. So over this way. And then up here. Oh, geez. There.
Can I? Yeah.
It's just too bad that we can't get a dirt slope.
You can use dirt slabs, though.
Yeah, that's what we'll probably have to do. Is there grass slabs?
Probably. Hold on.
There is.
There's also puzzle slabs, probably then. Which could be useful.
Could be. Do you see what just appeared in front of me?
Yeah, I see it.
Why?
All these out today.
Okay, once is a fluke. We'll see if we get more. And if we get more, we just won't tell Mason?
Yep. He's busy at work. He won't know. Do you have andesite?
Most likely. I'll go double check. Wait, I have 6 on me. Oops. That's not the button I wanted to hit. You want that. Where did my... Where did... Oh, you picked up my sword.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I will go get more andesite.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I have more. Yeah. How much do you want?
Not sure. I want to just do the back wall of. You want to come look at this real quick, actually? Where are you?
I'm coming back?
Okay. So back here, because the villagers are literally right there, I'm not gonna break these. So I was trying to make something that would work. This is where the villagers are gonna be here, and there's gonna be a little aquarium behind them.
Okay. Yeah,
But I
I
was
like
gonna
that.
do something different on this bit, so that it kind of, it's not all just polished andesite, right? I kind of like the idea of like maybe this. But I only had like a little bit of andesite.
That, yeah, that gives it a good aquarium-esque feeling.
Yeah, and then for the ceiling, the illusion.
So we are doing just, well, there's 2 types of villagers coming in here. And 6 of each, so we're going to have 12 villagers in here. All right. Well, here's number 2. He doesn't have to know. How's
He
he?
doesn't have to know.
How's he gonna know?
No idea.
Oh, I got a slime head.
Yeah, I think like that will look cool.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Is there a painting that would give it a nice background like he would in a real aquarium?
I don't think paintings and water mix, sadly.
No, and even if you put them on like the other side of a glass, there's still that space that's going to look awkward. And well, you could actually light around the painting that way and have it lit the aquarium that way.
We could. Lucy Joy. Here's my girl. Yeah. As a puppy. There's a pupper next to me. Yeah. You want to say hello? Well, that's hello to me. You're not really saying anything to chat, huh?
Yeah.
There's my girl. She's been sleeping underneath my feet.
Well, I seem to have found a stable-ish connection to our internet that's seeming to be mostly stream-friendly.
Nice.
Oh, did I bring the fish that I have that we can put in there? No. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Oh.
Easiest way to do this would be to...
Next time you see him, make sure you're wearing the head and a total denial that you're wearing it. I don't even think that would phase him, to be honest. All right. Oh.
What?
It's the whole water through glass thing with Iris,
Oh.
which is fine. Which is fine.
I think it might just be this glass. I want to test something. Because I didn't have that problem. Is it fixed now? In those sections?
It is. But I don't like.
What do you want to do?
I want to go with what you originally had there. I'd rather have the see-through water than the markings of the glass pane, the glass blocks.
Okay. I wonder if there's a setting in Iris or something we can change.
Possibly.
Are these slabs? This might be slabs. Can you go check on the villagers and make sure they're okay? I didn't just, like...
Drown them?
Start drowning them. what do you think about that?
Nothing seems to be drowning, no.
Okay, good. What's wrong? Well, I was gonna do it, and then you came upstairs, and I was busy. I'll do it after I'm done. Unless you're telling me you want to go get the measuring tape and make me do it right now. We were asleep. How am I supposed to figure out how tall you are when you are asleep?
Oh, the fish are in the chest over there.
Yeah, for acting, they need to know how tall he is. But Mom doesn't actually know how tall he is. So she texted the team the team chat and was like, "Hey, somebody measure him, please." It's like, I could do it later. You're just supposed to know these things. Eh.
I think
Yeah, I'm
you know,
totally supposed to know how tall my teenager brother is. Yep.
it's a good thing you just didn't go into his bedroom and measure him while he was asleep, because that wouldn't be eerie at all.
What? It wouldn't be accurate. Too creepy. They're in the chest, Dragon.
Behind you, there is a chest underneath the sea pickles.
Oh. Not gonna use all of them for this one because we're gonna have at least one other one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I need from here of this. Okay, let's see pickles.
Squishy, squishy, squishy. Yeah. If we put a soul sand in there, maybe one to make it look like there's air going in there for them.
Yeah.
Don't have
I
to.
don't have. Do I have one?
I can go get. That's not a problem.
Oh, I have one. Perfect.
There. Welcome back, Brick.
Welcome back. Okay, let's see. I think that's good.
I think so. I like that.
Let's see. Where are my? There we go. Map.
See, and now they also have the bubble column to play in.
Yeah.
As long as it shouldn't kill them.
Hopefully not.
At worst, we get more fish. There's always more
Yep.
fish.
To be honest, that doesn't look different than like a normal aquarium minus a little bit of glitching. Where you can't really see the water.
Exactly.
Blue. So, how do we want to separate the villagers up? Like, what do we want to put in front of this?
Well, if we have them standing on their workstations, maybe just fencing in front of them.
Did you make those already? I don't know what I want to do for the
The
floor.
workstations?
No.
Yes. Yes, I made the workstations. They were in over here as well. We're doing 6 of each, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
That's what you said, I think.
So I'm not sure where you were planning to put each of the 6.
I hadn't really thought about it too much outside of I just made sure there was enough room.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can put 5 in front of the window, but where...
Wait. You're right, that is a 5. I wasn't counting exactly.
Heck, I want a space in between each one, right?
Yeah.
Like we can
Just
actually
make it wider by 2.
well, yeah. And then we'll put the aquariums up here, and then we can put the barrels with the fishermen down there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which side you want to make bigger by 2, but...
Well, because we can't really go the other way because of the redstone.
Okay.
So we have to go this way.
So we're digging the features, the workstations into the ground, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. And then they stand on it, and then their head would be there.
Yeah.
What you making? We are making a aquarium in which we are going to house villagers selling stuff from these workstations. We're gonna have oceanographers on these ones, and
I haven't gotten
fishermen,
that far yet for the other
fishermen on the other ones.
ones. Somewhere there will be fishermen somehow.
So I think whatever we use for the flooring, we can actually put between these because they're not going to. We're not going to see them from where we are anyway.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any prismarine, do we?
I have a little bit of dark prismarine.
So we don't really want to use that then.
Yeah, we haven't gone actually into an ocean temple yet and made it ours, so we haven't gotten the stuff for it.
Right. I will not be going into an ocean temple. I'm sorry.
No. I just meant in general.
I know.
That was the Royal We, the server.
Yes, I know. Blue. Do we have a blue wood?
We have many blue woods. Which color of blue are you thinking?
I don't know yet. Ooh, the Umbran log would look like a deep watercolor.
Yeah, it would. Here, I have...
Ooh.
Some in there that you should be able to just...
The mushroom fur looks nice too, though. Do we have the mushroom fur growing?
Should, yeah. Maybe? You might not have gotten to it yet. That might be one of the things you were supposed to be doing. I don't know. That sounded a little bit more accusatory than I meant it to sound. I'm sorry.
Lapis bricks would be nice too. Yes?
That's expensive.
Oh, that is very expensive. Well, not really, because we can grow lapis. That's Rubius. Mousy has a ton of lapis. It's just we haven't started growing the lapis yet. Did I not plant them? I did not plant them. Because those are nether, right?
Lapis? No.
No, that blue fir tree.
Fir? The fir tree? Yeah, they would be nether.
Let's rectify that and start growing it. I don't seem... I don't have a sapling for it.
Oh.
I think I was waiting for you to get me a sapling for it.
Maybe. Somebody has it. I don't know what the sapling looks like, though, so I don't know that I'm the one that has
What's the name of it? I can look it up.
fir something? I don't know.
That doesn't help when I'm trying to look things up and there's 6 pages.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what it's called. I don't.
Look at the wood!
Fir. I don't have it.
I left it in the bag sitting by you.
Wait, I have it? Mushroom furlongs. Which one is those?
What?
I would have thought you had it. Because I could have sworn that's what I got them from you. Hold on, I can go get one. I know exactly which ones those are. I didn't know that it was one I had. I thought you were looking in the
Mushroom
book and
for
found...
stem.
Hold on.
Mushroom for sapling. I do not have that. I am pretty sure. Thank you. I will go plant that right now.
Yeah, I have it
'Cause
planted.
I want
So I
to
guess-
use that as the flooring, I think, in there.
Ooh, yeah, that would look cool, I think. Definitely. The planks or the log?
The log, I think.
Okay.
Alright, these barrels are going to need... Did I not leave any down here? Huh, I didn't. Alright. Ah, there is an extra one there. Cool. Are you really that slow at growing?
It is pretty slow.
In an elite pot even? Wow. You might need to download Vengaboys again. It's a great, great album. Vengaboys is coming. Vengaboys is coming. Hi, Moosey.
Okay, I can't type in chat right now for some reason. I think the authentication servers are bucking.
Getting stuffses? Okay. You think you have the CD somewhere, but don't really have a CD player anymore? I'm in that same boat. I think, quote unquote, my PS4 will play music CDs. I think, quote unquote. If not, I'm pooched. Oh, we don't even have to strip it because that looks good like this.
I don't even know what it looks like stripped. Now I'm curious. It's a little bit lighter stripped.
No, I like this because it feels like it's like deep underwater.
Yeah, it feels like water.
Stone, dirt, lapis, grass, anything else? I don't think there's anything else I need currently.
Sanity, Mousy, but I don't think you're gonna find that in your storage room.
I like this. I like this as a floor. Okay. What kind of fence does that make?
Bright blue. Hold on, I probably have some made.
Because if we put fences between each of these and along the front, the villagers can't jump over the fences.
I do not have any made. Hold on. We have those.
Yes. I think that'll look good between them.
So have. That's a little too purple, I think.
Actually, that wouldn't look too bad, though, because some woods would start to mold like that. And that could be considered underwater mold. Or coralization.
I was just gonna show you some... Yeah, I was just going to show you some alternatives that might not blend in the floor with the floor as much.
No, I like the reed better.
Don't have any magic. Yeah.
I like the reeds fence better.
Okay.
Because it looks like it's
Then-
starting a coralization process.
Yeah. Fence. There we go. Um. mhm.
And now the only thing is Mouse. Oh, Mousy has the bunny slipper. She can jump 2 blocks. I think Mousy can jump over fences if she gets stuck.
Hopefully. We could probably make them fence gates if that would easy. Okay.
So if I go there, there, and there. Cool. It might be excessive lighting, but I would rather have excessively lit than not lit enough.
Right.
Alright, I will go grab villagers. The purplish color wood in gate form on the top?
It could.
I don't want it to be too much though, because then it's going to start blocking the aquarium.
Right. I think leave it for now. And the lights are good there. Let's see what the villagers look like, and then we could tweak it a bit
Yeah,
if we
alright.
need to.
6 villagers about to be acquired. One, two. Somebody showed up. Hi, Mousy. You can join the chat if you want. You heard a portal sound? Yeah, that's how I knew somebody showed up. Because that is actually really loud when somebody comes through one of those.
So yeah, imagine being on a server where the admins sometimes teleport around being invisible and just being near one of those and then they're just no one's there.
You
That would
going to
be
go back to diamond
scary.
painting, but wanted to give you this? Cool.
Okay.
Do.
Strictly a bit.
Do.
bit.
Aha! Green. You give it. What? Oh, thank you. You don't have to leave the. Oh, I'll empty the backpack and get it back to you. There's more in there than I can carry. Alright, yeah, you can get in and out of there. I see that. Okay. Thank you, Mousy. Look at her showing off. Yep. Oh, look, we can now buy sea pickles. And buckets of water.
Whoa!
We can trade kelp for emeralds. Trade seagrass for emeralds. Alright. You know what we could do for aquarium?
What?
with some of the corals. If we cut this down a little bit, we put the coral on that side of the glass, going down into hoppers, and then stairs above chests on this side, so you just walk up to the chest, grab the coral that you want, and leave.
You can put them here, yeah. Okay. Oh, those guys look cool.
Yeah, I like that. It kind of looks like they're underwater with them. I like that.
Yeah, and then just put this like. Oh, I didn't mean to put it there. I guess that works. I'll put that somewhere. It's a book. It's a book about fish.
Ah, yes.
Clearly.
Yes, clearly. That's a shrimp.
Uh-huh.
Or a lure.
Or something.
A flag?
I put like a table somewhere.
A sushi. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But yes, we could
I
also
just
put a
grabbed
table in
a
here.
mini block that looked like a book about fish.
So,
Thinking?
yes. We are going to need, like I said, probably 20-ish spots for growth in here. So like you said, we can do different levels in here. And we can also like do an elevator down. If we want to do just a section over here for the fishermen, and then do a level down for the ooh, that looks like bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
And then do a level down for all the growth pods. Do like an elevator type thing.
Yeah, I like that.
These guys need.
Sorry, I gotta really concentrate because of with the frame dropping so much. I do that.
But you're only. Oh yeah, you get frame dropping here. That's right. Yeah, you
I'm
can match
ranging
elevators
from-
to the block beside it. Can you not? We
No.
can do basic colors.
Can we? All right, you can.
Different colored wool does different colored elevators.
Oh, I haven't messed with that. I am getting anywhere between 70 and 20, like 1 down to 4 sometimes. So I will literally be fine 1 second and then not be fine the next. It's great, really.
I'm sorry. Yeah, those look like bubbles. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Here, I want to put another aquarium. Maybe
Okay.
with axolotls when we find them.
Okay.
So that's what I was gonna put there. Was be like you're walking underneath an aquarium and there's one in the wall.
Yep.
And then yeah, we could put the coral thingies here.
Some of them anyway. Because they're not
yeah.
all going to fit here. Like we can probably do like the main coral blocks here because there's what, 6 colors of those?
5. Red, pink, magenta, yellow, blue.
Yeah,
5.
so 5. So we can do the 5 main ones along here because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots. So yeah, we can do 5 along here, in which 1, 2, 3, 4. We just have to take out this corner here that you've built, and we can do all 5 along there with upside down stairs and a single chest under them, or barrels.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we don't even have to do chests. We can do barrels.
Okay.
It's thundering? Okay, thank you, baby. We have storms forecasted all day today, so if I suddenly disappear, chat and Clara, you know we got hit by a pretty bad storm.
Mm-hmm. Noted.
All right.
Okay.
I will go grab some barrels and hoppers and kind of set this up. Oh, it's also thundering in game. I'm gonna go do a sleep.
I'm gonna mute for a second because Zoe spotted a deer and she's not happy.
Okay. I do not. I do not have a copper rod set up outside. I probably should. So I'm gonna need those. We'll leave you there. Oh, you mean at our house? Our house is grounded for sure, yeah. I thought you meant in game. Alright, I'm gonna have to make some bigger barrels. Are you barrels? You are not barrels. Alright. I thought I had pots. Oh, you were trying to be a smartass. Ah, okay. Alright, what happened to all the rest of my botany pots? I had a bunch. I know I had a bunch. Well, we'll grab these ones for now. We can swap them out later. Different note, you've been worried about that because you're in a park model house on wheels and they're not grounded. Yeah. We won't worry about that too much because then you have uninvited intrusive thoughts and we don't want those. Diamond to netherite tier upgrade. Alright, well, we'll take those. We'll grab stuff to make barrels.
Okay. Mom got Zoe under some form of control.
How do I make the barrels that we use for upgrading? I have to have a,
Redstone torch.
in the middle of it. As I build it?
Mm-hmm. The chest you can upgrade later. The other ones, barrels, not so much. I don't well, I think there's a way to, but I don't know how it is.
Alright, so we'll put barrels
I don't know
on
how
that
to.
side. Oops. So we go like that, like that, like that. Spruce barrels. At least I hope it made them properly. And then I need iron around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. I need some iron around the outside. That's not enough iron. Iron, gold, diamond. There's a event Pokemon for those who are catching Pokemon. Zigzagoon.
Ooh, zigzag. Burp. Gonna do that.
So we'll grab gold.
Actually, I like the sideways version of that.
A great all. Might want to try that one again, bud. If you want to catch it, that is. All right, so no. Then diamond. Wait, I did that wrong. There you go. Clara, myself, and Mousy all caught it. It can go up, that can go up. I'll need those, and we'll take some more, and we'll take some more. And we'll diamondify, nope, wrong. Diamondify those. Alright, so that button. No, that button. That and that can go in there. That will turn those into where they need to be. One, two, three. Uh-oh. I gotta go wider down here than I thought I did. That's fine. That button is crouch. I said that button is crouch.
Oh, put that one too far forward.
Now I will have to get some. I will have to take the time to make. Actually, do you think we're gonna need more than normal stackaging in here?
Not realistically. I don't feel like. Not for the coral. I should say. No, not for the coral.
Oh no, I'm using actual hoppers, baby. I always use actual hoppers.
Well, yeah. Actual hoppers, because especially with what happened at spawn, I think we all agreed that actual hoppers would probably be the solution to that.
Well, that, and I'm also taking these further because they have to go.
Yeah.
They have to go down an extra level, right? Oh, that's not what you were expecting. I take it.
Well,
it is, but it's not.
I forgot what you were doing. It's fine. It's all good.
I'm sorry.
No, I forgot what you were doing.
So we're missing 2 colors. I don't know if you've already got those colors.
I don't know. I'd have to look. I don't think I actually really have any copper.
Coral?
Copper?
Coral?
Coral. So,
That can happen later. It's a good thought, Prelude. 100% a good thought. I just kind of want to get these in and going so I can actually transfer the stocks and get rid of the stuff they're in.
And we planning same floor, same vibe for the fishermen, or do you want to do something a little different?
And what?
I mean, the walls are a little different, but
Okay, just give me a sec here. Oh, we're only missing one. We're only missing blue. You know what? Were you thinking putting the fishermen on this side?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, no. Again, I'll probably have them standing on their barrels. It
Okay.
saves a lot of room that way.
Yeah.
And I have barrels for them to stand on.
Okay. I was just wondering if we want to do like how we want to do the fences and stuff.
I would say same vibe.
Okay.
Because it's all the same thing, right? So if we have the same underwater feel going down into here,
Yeah.
and unless you want to make this feel like it's like a submarine or something, and have some sort of a subnautical door leading down into the submarine.
No, it's more of just like a different part of the building.
Okay, that makes sense.
Slightly different because you can see I did a little something fun with the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of expected there'll be some sort of water feature on the outside Prelude was what I was thinking, like outside this window. Outside the wall, do some like fun stuff. We could put one inside, but the thing is, we need space for all the plantises.
Yeah, there's
Yep.
yeah, like we need space for the corals, we need space for the water plants. We don't know how many more we're going to find, so we need to keep extra room for now.
But definitely a pond outside, because I was kind of thinking that would be why I did it the way I did it, is because then it would look cool from both the outside and the inside that way.
Besides the underground lake, well, we could have like the pond. We could have the pond fill the underground lake, actually.
Yeah, definitely. There's gonna be some layers to it. You know, the water comes out of a ceiling somewhere and ends up flowing from one place to another to the deeper section.
Ah. Right.
I think you have the fences, by the way.
I do. Here. Well, she didn't tell me she left the magnet on the backpack on, so that made things interesting. Haha. Would you like the rest of the fences back?
Sure.
There you go. Alright, I will go grab more villagers for in there.
Hi, Fag.
Hey, Feg! Lurking as just back from... Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. But welcome in. Condolences to those involved. Oh wait, I didn't need 12, I only needed 6. By the way, you left the magnet on. Oh, thanks for letting me know, Mousy. I can take care of that now. Hopefully our shenanigan building, which is very much lacking shenanigans, will help.
I mean, I can fix that, you know.
Ah, we has fishermen. It's okay, it happens, just not braining at the moment. Shenanigans are always welcome and excellent. Yeah.
I think here should be good, because this is plenty of room to put some stuff in.
Heck yes.
What? So, like, another floor is here.
Heck yes. We are building an aquarium. Let's get verbal syntax out properly. We are building an aquarium for our oceanographers and our fishermen
Fisherman.
to work out of. Yes. Brain fog is real today. I guess it is for Mousy too. Ran out of space. How many? Just 2. Alright, let's... turn this magnet only to pick up matched backpack contents. And that should make that a little easier. Now, one of the other reasons you like the magnet is you put it on yourself because everything will follow you around. Yeah. We've gotta hold on to what we've got. I did not want to break both of those. Whoa, halfway there. Whoa, stuck in a chair. What are we catching? A hippopotamus. Hippopotamus?
Wait, why are those in there? Those should be in here. Goodness.
Lemon on a pear. Well, you know, there's that. We could be dancing around the square. Drinking on a dare. All right. Wrong way. Feg and Clara both caught it.
Nice.
All right, so now this goes like this. The cupboard is bare. I like that one. Perfect. Now we just need to find that type of blue coral.
Yeah, I think there's a coral reef on the list of places you can go on the thing, but I'm not positive that I actually put one there yet. I don't know if I put a Sherstone there or not. I can check.
Okay, so lighting.
Yep, I'm leaving that to you.
We'll again go in
Do I have the other
between
drawers?
each of
Yeah,
these
the zip pack
guys. Like so. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And if we go the same length back here as 12 is 24, and that's all we need. Alright, so I am just going to put in normal barrels for start. This is just so I can have it built, and then I will upgrade barrels as we need. Does that sound fair?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Someone's trying to hurt me. All right. What were your thoughts for down here for how things are being placed?
Give me 1 second. I'm putting glowstone in this glowstone thing.
I don't have enough pots to be doing all of this right now, but I can still get the barrels in place for the stuff to go into.
Oh, I also broke the chair when I did that. Oops. Hold on. So the thought process was pots and stuff can go back here somehow, however you want to do it. If you wanted to do like
So if I do
rows instead of against the wall.
Yeah, no, I think I'm just going to go against the wall because at worst, we can change it and dig that way. No, we can't dig that way because that's where the villagers are.
We can dig that way.
We can dig that way. So if I go barrels along here with pots leading into them on both levels.
You could even do them here and then, yeah, you do them however closer far you want to, because we can like have this extend past where the lower one goes if we want to. Whichever you would, because like it is a lot of space here,
Yeah.
but
I think
I don't
we
know if I've
don't
made
need
some. I
it.
think it
I
did.
don't think we need it wider than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll go 10 down here right now. We'll do 10 up top. And then we just need to figure out what we want for the wall in behind it.
Mm-hmm. Which honestly, I'll probably just do one of the andesite variants I used
Yeah.
somewhere, just to kind of be more of a basic wall.
Putting barrels outside again and run hoppers underneath. No, no, I don't think I want any more barrels outside. I think I want these all inside. The reason why I'm putting these outside is because some of these will make good cement walkway variants. So if you're doing like a cobblestone path or something, and you want it to look different, you just place these in, let them dry out, and then you've got different markings in your cobblestone. Does that make sense? Like, I like the idea of having some of it outside. I don't think I want to move it all outside. That feels, to me, it feels like a gimmick that we're taking advantage of. At least here, it's a little bit of a convenience.
Mm-hmm. Did you mean for these to be normal barrels, not the sophisticated?
Yes, because I don't have enough sophisticated built yet.
Okay.
2, 3, and like I said, once I start filling them, I can update them later.
Mm-hmm.
So how much room do I have? Just one spot from the stair, one spot, right? Perfect. Will you love me forever? That one with the car looks good in the window, so you get that? Oh, yeah. Let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning. Let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning, and take it away. Oh, coral. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like how that looks. I do. I think it'll look better once this all, I hate to say it, once this all oxidizes. I'm gonna go with my axe and give the like a variation between the last two oxidization levels. Because I think otherwise it's just too coppery.
Dragon's like over here being like, it's too orange.
Yeah, yeah, it actually is. Because the whole thing for me down in this cave is it's aged, right? I want it to be like an aged area in which I've expanded into.
Mm-hmm. Now that I want the painting, I know which painting I want. I'm getting back to it.
So now that I know that I've thought it out loud, I think I am going to dig a hole up to the surface and kind of build the village around the hole.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay, I was like, why do I hear a noise? Oh, so what you're telling me is I should switch this bench out for the orange bench because what the copper behind it's going to be cyan eventually.
I would leave it because
You would leave it?
it would still start to do the same thing as the fences. The table can stay like this because it's something that I would have put in here afterwards, but the bench could have been, already down here.
No, I meant this because I did the cyan because it contrasted with the copper instead of
Oh,
blending in. So I was thinking I could go back to the acacia so it still contrasts, right?
then probably I would do the acacia, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard a noise over in my ear. I figured out what the noise was, but I was like, why am I hearing dragons? Oh wait, no, I'm not. Never mind.
Cool.
Ah!
See, I like this. It's light enough, but it's not an over. I like these. I love these lanterns. I do.
Yeah, they do look really cool.
They give a nice amount of light, and it feels like it would be something underwater. So then my question is, you said you're putting the aquarium up here. Are you going to carry the aquarium right across and then have the same aquarium over top of this?
I wasn't going to. I wasn't sure what I was doing for the roof here. If I'm being honest, I kind of just did the inside. I don't know what the outside's gonna look like.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, no, that's fine. I do need light up here. I need a roof to know what to do with light up here.
Tear it down and start over? No. Hi, Drac.
Hi, Drac.
But no.
Welcome in. You timed that perfectly with the music. Although you can't hear the music, you timed that perfectly with the music.
I timed the jumping?
Yeah. The song is Jump, so it's like jump, jump, and you jumped.
That's amazing. I can't hear your music. And my music decided to stop because it's stupid.
The bot doesn't want to do the bot things. Interesting. And it's still in... There it is. Oh, did it ever lag? You can't... What do you mean? Do I need to turn up the music more? Is that what you're saying? Because everyone should be able to hear the music. Mousy said she could hear it earlier. And Mousy never hears the music.
I can't help you there. I don't know.
Cascoon appears. That's an event Pokemon for anybody catching Pokemon.
I can never hear his music, even if I'm... The only time is, like, if I was today not in stream with him, I might be able to hear it.
Alright, I boosted it a little bit.
Because when I listen to my headphones at work, I can never hear the music.
Well, if I want your voices to give me ear piercings and not the good kind, then yeah, you can hear the music. Okay, well, I boosted it a little bit. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
Bum, bum, bum,
not me
bum.
trying to type something to somebody and it being in all caps. Oops. Let's all do that.
If you have my headset on the laptop, you can, let me put it in a way that might make sense. To his conic engine. It's nice to know the music isn't loud enough that it's overpowering us, at least. Voice is at 100%. Music would be about 45. All right, yeah, that's about where I want it. That way nobody's struggling to hear what we're saying. Clara, Mousy, and I all caught it.
Do you want the aquarium up here bigger?
You know, it would be. I think it would be cool if it did cover the entirety of the top.
Okay, we can do that then.
That's a big butt,
I'm just gonna.
Drac. For such a little guy, that's a big butt. And I can say that because I'm pretty sure Drac and I are about the same size. When your computer volume is at 10 out of 100, you can't hear the music and makes the voices seem like 50%. Yeah, I get that. But that's a you choice. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a bunch of this Rhyolite stuff and start doing the outside of that. I could get out of this place. La da 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 da. That is definitely true as you are trying to save your hearing. I get that. Well, yes, things get very loud in the military. I get that. Especially commanders trying to keep your attention. That button. M16 isn't exactly quiet. No, no.
I would say I don't think military people know how to be quiet, but they do, and that's what makes it funny.
No, I guess I want it that way. Is there a polished version of this? Yeah.
There's a couple different versions of that. Bop, bop.
Which table do I need to put it in? Mason's, probably. No.
Stonecutter. I think it's not one that Chip deals with.
Let me go grab my stonecutter. The saying is be careful of the quiet ones after all. Well, yes. You're offended by rule 1? Don't be a dick? Well, you know. Suck it up, Buttercup. That's all I can say. It's your prerogative to be number 1 when you want to be. Well, it is. I don't want polished Rhyolite bricks. I just want polished Rhyolite. Alright, let's see what you look like. I'll grab a stack of you. Then that's going to be not at all what I want. That's ugly. Alright.
Oh, Dragon, do you have shroom lights somewhere? I'm assuming you do. That netherwood's growing, right?
Yeah, they should be in there. Alright, so this cannot be that stuff. This can be.
My brain is... What am I trying to do? Right. Okay. I know what I'm trying to do. It's fine. Everything's fine. My brain isn't breaking whatsoever.
If it didn't have the pattern, it would look like vanilla Minecraft mud. But yes, exactly. So I need this to be... That's why I want this on the floor. And then I'll figure out something for in there.
Oops. That and I don't know if it has the right colors to go with the soul stuff. there, Prelude, but there's also soul sandstone that we could
Well,
use.
no, when I think what I'll do is the soul sand, when I'm doing it in the water, I'll put the soul sand in the water. And I'll probably just use regular mud going up here. Mud and dirt. Kind of like a mud path with dirt on the sides. Because I do think that this looks like packed underground mud, and I do like how that looks. It gives it, to me, it gives it a natural cave feeling. I'm pretty sure not everyone's going to have that same opinion, but... Everybody shuffling. Let's go like this. That button. Uh oh, I might crash.
Okay, noted.
There we go. Oh, I'm still running 60 frames per second.
Dang. We need to figure out why I can't run good frames in your area. It's driving me crazy.
I just turned on shaders to come look through the inside of this with shaders.
Nice.
Alright,
Yeah, it looks good.
I really like how this looks with the shaders. Mousy just said that it shows 60 frames per second for her, but it's still framey. So it's the area.
Yeah.
But it's not framey for me.
Right. That's, I think, the part that's confusing me. Is like, why am I having issues and you're not having issues? Like, that's the problem?
Gotta have some sort of setting difference somewhere.
Yeah. But the question is what?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm getting 60 FPS most of the time, but it drops down to 4 or 20 randomly. Right, I'm not running shaders.
Oh, I have them off right now too.
No, I just meant like Mousy's always running shaders.
Always running shaders, yeah.
I am not running shaders, and I'm having this problem. If I tried to run shaders in here, my computer would explode. Not literally, but it tempts itself every single time. It starts throwing a fit. It's like, if
I
you
love the
keep doing
sound of this block.
I will just keel over. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Exactly. I don't understand. I should have just bought the masonry table. Okay.
What do you think? I think that looks good on the front of against the front of the building like that. You also have 16 gigs of RAM allocated to Minecraft. That might be why. Yeah.
I have a lot allocated. I don't know. Dragon and I messed with that setting and it didn't make any difference. In all honesty, it may be at... Oh, I was like, what was that? I thought it was a slime.
Do I have dirt on me?
I do if you don't.
May I please have some dirt?
Yes, let me... Which one was the one I used? Trodden, there we go. I don't know how much you need.
I don't need a lot. Dirt. We'll take 2 stacks out of that. Thank you. Oh, Mousy brought a bunch of dirt. So if you want to take some dirt out of the green bag here, go for it. I forgot Mousy had brought some dirt.
I may later.
Textures, animations, and particles can contribute to the frame per second drop. Yeah.
Yeah. Textures, I'm pretty sure I have all the entity culling stuff. And then particles are down to minimal. And animations, I mean, the thing is, Dragon and I literally did at one point go through our settings. And they were almost the same.
Yup. Up they were. Oh, you were just typing? Yeah.
So, like, literally, we can't figure it out. But down for someone who knows a little bit more technical in this to look at the settings and stuff and see if they can figure it out. But not on stream.
Alright, so this will all be turned into mud. Yeah, I should probably turn that all to mud because that is actually a little more jarring than I thought it would be.
Basalt and deep slate also go good with vanilla mud. The texture is 8-bit, meaning
If the texture is 8-bit, meaning 8 by 8 pixels, then you should have no problem. But if the texture is 128-bit, may cause frame per second. Aha.
yeah.
Okay, so I have emeralds. I'm going to buy some water buckets and temporarily make a water source here. And
You need water.
Yes? Oh,
You
right.
knew I can just hand you a water source.
Yeah, if you want to put it in there, please. Because then I'm just going to take some of my glass bottles and make water.
You can literally just right-click that.
Can I?
Yeah.
But you're using it.
There is 500.
No,
like,
the
there's like
backpack.
500 something. That one. That's my brewing one.
Oh, okay.
It was just hanging out in my inventory. Am I going to use it to fill this up? Probably, because it's one of the easier ways to do it, but...
Oh, it won't let me... Darn it.
Because I was trying to draw 16 blocks of texture in one block. Yeah, I don't...
Oh, wait, that's why that wouldn't work. Alright,
The thing is, and what I don't quite understand is it's Dragon's area. It's not anywhere else on the server at the moment. And as far as we can tell, I'm the only one having this issue. So it's something about my something about my instance with the way some of the things that he has here are set, and I don't know what that is. We've tried to figure it out. Don't hit the Windows key. I was trying to hit the crouch key. I've tried really reducing a bunch of stuff render distance, all that stuff, and I can't figure out what the problem is exactly.
You know what? I'm just gonna do this all as mud because
GPU drivers? You know, I didn't check. Hold on, let me put a reminder to check after we're done. Because that is something I didn't look at. I don't know when the last time those were updated. They're supposed to automatically update, but we all know that doesn't work. No mod
no.
rent. And it's set to quite a few gigs of RAM. I think it's the same as Dragon, is what I ended up doing.
Something like 16, yeah.
Something like that, because it was like, well, I'm just going to start matching settings to see if they'll fix. Basically, is what it came down to.
I do, yep. Which is well, the other reason why we're so confused is like we're running things almost exactly the same, and it's doing things differently.
Which, honestly, it could be like the GPU drivers actually would make perfect sense. I'll be honest, that is something I forgot that exists. Because then it's just my computer being stupid. Which, let's be honest, it wouldn't surprise anyone. I have no idea.
GeForce RTX. Oh wait, no, that's video card. I would need to double check. I don't remember. I've slept since I got this computer. Oh, okay, yeah, 4060, 4070. I can check that here in a hurry.
It's been 4 years, Drac. I have no idea. It's kind of crazy. It's been 4 years since a lot of things. Interestingly, well, it's almost been 4 years. It actually technically hasn't been quite 4 years. It'll be 4 years in October. But the vice manager will tell you.
RTX 4060 Ti.
Yeah. Gosh, okay. What was I doing? Just trying to parkour. Do the oceanographers sell fish?
I do not know. I have yet taken the time to update to do the things with them. Do you want me to do some of the things with them?
Well, the reason I'm asking is because if they sell fish, it'll be a lot easier to put fish in here.
Yeah, no. Well, I will do some of the things with them, and we'll get them unlocked. I'm not against doing that. Honestly, not so bad that you felt you needed to resolve the shaders. Yeah. That can get thrown out there and picked up there.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm sitting here like, yeah. It's fun. I'm fine. I am fine, to be clear. But
I don't want to buy that many buckets of water. Give me the sea pickle option. Trade dead brain coral for brain coral. I'm at an impasse. Oh wait, I can buy coral. Alright. I'm not sure if they're going to give me the buy fish option, but don't we? Can't we buy fish from fishermen? I guess it wouldn't.
I don't know.
It wouldn't be tropical fish though.
Right. So I can literally just go run out to the area. It's just gonna take a minute.
Well, here I can also sleep and unlock some of these guys.
So I was just wondering.
I don't know. I can work on unlocking these. That's fine. You think there's a chance you can buy a bucket of tropical fish? Hey, Grim. Welcome in.
Possibly.
Can we get a shout out for Grim, please? Are you talking from oceanographers, Grim, or from fishermen? Fishermen? Alright. Is that it's not me, it's you? Na 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 na. Bucket of cod. I can just let those rot. You're welcome. Hang on, your shoutouts are on cooldown for 1 minute. What?
Frosty,
Alright.
you haven't done any. You're not allowed to be on cooldown. You haven't done any.
It did one for Drac about 30 seconds after we wanted it to do. There we go. Alright, more like Chaos Shadow Blades. This brave soul lets viewers unleash stream loot cards to mess with their games. One moment they're mining in Minecraft, the next they're facing Ganon. Protect the streamer at all costs.
Okay, so Frosty actually did his job. I thought Frosty got away with not doing his job.
They had to do it again because it was on cooldown. Alright, so
Silly bot.
I have some of the other coral, but we might want to grab just a little bit of everything from it. I have yet do anything to you, my friend.
Don't tempt him. He's a troll. He will be silly, obviously.
You know what?
But
I'm gonna go grab some coal. This might be easier with coal. You are a rare. I know I'm rare. And then when Mousy gets mad at me, I'm medium rare. But you know. She's not big enough to cook me that badly yet. When Naya gets mad at you, yeah. You're well done. If you feel that left out, you can always time you out. Upside down and inside out.
I know, Mousy, I know.
I love you, baby. No, Grim doesn't get upset. Might need to do something to get the experience out of here.
Hmm.
I don't have that much cod. Oh, wait. These are actually kind of helpful. I can make a roof out of these now. Man, if I would have known these guys sold campfires, I wouldn't have made all of those campfires in Season 1.
Oh yeah, Arceus SMP Season 1. Yep, I didn't know that they sold campfires either.
That was a painful season.
Yeah, no, it was. For material grinding, at least.
Yup. Well, I was hoping. Well, you know what? Yeah, we would still probably need to go get the normal coral, the other variants of the blue. Baby fisherman. Baby fishermen sell campfires. Thanks for telling me. Appreciate the knowledge.
Your magnet might pull the XP. I'm not positive. I don't know if you've got that turned off or not.
I do. I can turn it on though.
I was just thinking that would solve that problem probably. Because it's usually pretty good about pulling stuff from crazy.
That is working at trying to get it, but it's fighting. It's still trying to fight getting it over the top of the fence, if you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to buy fishing rods. We'll buy more campfires. I might have to go get more emeralds. I have to go get more emeralds. What do you know? Coming in with the knowledge just $1 late. Well, at least the knowledge is still coming in. I am thankful for that. Yay for auto eating!
Thankfully, that painting all the way down there is actually working for me to eat.
Oh,
all the
yeah?
way up here.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think Prelude got that out exactly the way he intended. Oh, a wild Wallerin has appeared. Here. What am I doing? Right. Bark. Bark.
Interestingly enough, that one is Lucy. She's asking for attention at the moment. Most likely to you know, go outside and do her favorite activity in the whole world.
Frisbee chasing!
Mm-hmm. She's actually really good at catching it as well.
Oh, wait. That's why that's not working. This song I could crank. I could. But then Drax's poor ears. Alright, so what do you give me at your final level? I can sell you a bucket of tropical fish, but you will not buy. It sucks getting old, as he would know. Uh-huh. So I do not think these guys will sell fish. But we're open them up as far as I can right now anyway. It's not like I don't have resources to do that. Oh, we might not have to go looking for coral. We might actually get all the variants.
Oh?
Maybe. Because you got some more of this. And that to go with it. So if we go bop, bop.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was stealing something here. I'll leave a little bit in here so you can see what you have. I was just grabbing them to start actually using.
Alright, so that's what I have so
kelp,
far.
Kelp.
Up there is kelp.
Oh.
Why did my music just up and stop? Music? You're not supposed to be... Interesting. Why did you stop?
Do you like the size of this, by the way? Is it all good?
Give me a second here, please.
Ooh.
We'll go like this. Oh yeah, I like that. That's a good size, yes.
Okay.
That'll be good. Yeah.
Because once I start putting water in here.
Yeah. But it's looking like the only... Boy, did I just go through a lot of materials here. It's looking like I'm not getting any tropical fish from these guys.
Okay. So I'm gonna go on a side quest here in a minute. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Maybe some glow lichen on the ceiling. For the time being, yeah, no, yeah. That you can only buy tropical fish from a trader or one of the wandering variety. That might be. We don't know.
With the modded villagers, you never know.
In your head, zombie, 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 eh, eh.
Oh look, it's like the one song on my on your playlist that I know.
Yeah, I can trade in a bucket of tropical fish, but I can't get a bucket of tropical fish. So, we can
What
we
is
can
that?
sell buckets of axolotls. That's backwards from what we actually want. What time are we? Oh, we're nighttime again. All right, I will go do the sleep thing again so these guys refresh. My wording messing up your mouth trouble? Well, I've always got mouth trouble whether your wording is there or not.
It's true.
It's the dyslexia. The wordification is mixed up the dyslexification of what happens. Uh-huh. That's the hard toil words. Oh, wait, over here. Yay, reading issues, uh-huh. Hard-toiled words, hard-toiled words, hard-toiled words, or that 3 times fast, that 3 times fast, that 3 times fast. The hardest tongue twister I know of is toy boat. Oh, thank you for the follow. Toy boat. 5 times really fast. Actually, it's 10 times really fast. As fast as you can do toy boat. I am not doing it on stream because it hurts the tongue. No one toy boat? Uh-huh. I think Grim knows where I was going with that one. Sometimes even thinking that one really fast hurts the...
Thanks for the 16 buckets of cod, by the way.
It's not my fault you jumped into the middle of them.
No, it's the magnet.
I had them far enough away that it should not have happened. I went out there where that far purple lamp is and I threw them down.
Well, they still ended up in my pocket.
You try not to think at all? Well, that... I'm sorry to hear that. Alright. What do you have? You have... Well, I don't know if I have any of these, so I'll grab them. I have yellow. I need to get you... The only time I try to think is when my wife is around, otherwise I get in trouble. Oh look, we can buy Nautilus shells. Well, it looks like I'm not getting blue base coral from these guys. Although I still need to level this guy up. And I don't have enough stuff to. I just gave you a brain cell to Naya so you don't have to think. Is that why her character started to evolve? You're getting blamed for now? Prelude not thinking. I'll tell it like it is. He just chooses not to. Do you blame him? Thinking causes hunger. I is too, I mean not. Oh, I need more coal.
Sorry, guys. I'm focused.
Oh wait, you're red, so you go there. Oh, you're sponge. Why is there sponge in there? Oh, because I probably grabbed sponge instead of coral. Boy, aren't I smart. SMRT this one is, yup. No, it's not. That's not how that works, Prelude. It's happy spouse, happy house. As long as everybody is house. As long as everyone is house. As long as everyone in the house is happy, things go well. Happy spouse, happy house. Everybody is house. Alright, yeah, these guys aren't going to sell me fish. Nobody sells me fish. And I'm sure we could probably do more of the aquatic guys to try to get the blue coral. But at this point, it'll probably just be faster to go and grab the blue stuff, the stuff that we're missing.
Yep, I will.
I'm not. I could probably. Happy spouse also covers all marriages. Exactly. And we are inclusive in this community. You are a master. You don't have any blue. You are a master. You don't have blue. I've taken all the blue you have. You're blue, da ba dee da ba die. I'm in need of a guy. This plane flies so high. Yay, I'm the biggest something she knows. So, yeah, the only thing we are missing is the main blue block for coral.
Do I not have more pickles? I could have sworn I had more pickles. Oh, there.
Oh, and now that this is dripping in through that, is perfect. That is perfect. Adds the perfect ambiance. So now that that's there, I can put lights over here. Where did I put them? right there. You might have one, but you're not really sure. That's fine. So go bop.
Like I say, it'll only
Bop,
take me a couple
bop.
minutes to go and find out. I'll go grab some.
Mmm. This feels sexy. I like this.
Okay.
Well, we got one of the two done that we wanted to do in stream today. It's actually turned
Oh
out to
yeah,
be a
that looks
bigger
really
project.
good from the outside.
Yeah. It's turned out to be a bigger project than I thought it was going to be, but this looks really good.
Mhm. Okay.
You can log in again to check. That's up to you. That's at worst. Clara said that she's willing to do a quick.
I'm going.
You
Which
have
color would it be?
blue. Oh, and then we also need to get
Just from this.
fishies from somewhere too. Oh, and you're keeping the axolotl one separate, right? Because you still wanted axolotl on the one side.
I don't currently have a separation there. We can, when we get axolotls, maybe we build like, if we don't end up needing to expand past where the fishermen are, we could
Do it
put
up on
one
the
in that
top
wall
level.
where that painting is.
Or the top level.
Yeah.
Because there's a big wide area there where you could put an axolotl cage up here.
Yeah, yeah. We just put them there. Oh wait, wait. You have my brewing. Dang it.
No, I
could have grabbed the
well,
water breathing potion. I'm already here. It's fine. I'm only gonna grab a couple of the blue because
Yee.
you can just farm it.
100%. Okay, so I'm going to need a. Oh, I have a bucket of water I can use for that.
Oh wait, right. That's why I don't like this place. Forgot.
Oh, explodey the water creepers.
Yeah, I didn't have my sword where I could get to it. They're too fast to swim away from. Okay. That's fine. Hey, I'm going to come over here and grab my water breathing potions. Hold on.
Oh wait, I just realized I could move some of the stuff over. Actually, I might wait to move it over until I get better barrels. Oh wait, but I have some better barrels. Where do I want the coral fans? Probably up. Alright, so yeah, I will wait until I have better barrels before I move stuff. You can take the backpack with you.
I did.
Okay. Um...
Oh, you can place paintings underwater. That's nice.
Can you? Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I just did because I was like, I'm probably going to need heal after that. To be honest, I didn't react with much urgency because I just assumed it was an actual pufferfish.
Mm-hmm.
And then I turned around and it was in fact not an actual pufferfish.
Alright, so the coral ones. I forget how to make... Okay, so I have 4. Do I have one more? Oh, what do you know? I do. I have. Oh, those are the elite ones. I don't want to use the elite ones for the water stuff. Maybe for some of the tree stuff. Well, you know what? It won't hurt. Oh, I need 10. Never mind. There's just 2 of each. Yeah, I have made the decision. If there's any more expanding to do, we're going to go an elevator down.
Okay.
Will it be loving an elevator? Probably. It would be very fast loving in an elevator, but, you know.
Oh, look, there's a drowned. Oh, there's one of the octopus thingies. Come here, you're pretty.
Alright, I'm going to have to make some. Alright, so I have pots. I have... Probably have to make more hoppers. I have 8 hoppers. And I need terracotta. I should have a crap ton of terracotta in here. I do. Alright, so.
Oh, I know what it is. I don't think I have depth strider yet on these. I haven't decided if that's what I'm gonna do.
Well, that would do it.
That's causing. Yeah, it's making swimming a little bit slow. That's my favorite fish. No, one of my favorite fishes. Okay, that ought to be enough for now.
Alright, let's maybe get these all set up for all the coral stuff. Do I still have... Hi.
Oh wait.
Okay, I need spruce planks.
There we go. Now the blue's starting to grow. And I got fishes.
Yay! Okay, so let's go like this. We'll put the coal in here. I need gold. I'm gonna need more copper than that. I'm probably gonna need more diamonds that, not copper, iron. so let's... I don't need these anymore right now. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Having a crafting table on your backpack is a little bit of a lifesaver.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, oh, look! We have another friend.
Look at that, we do.
Slowest ever slime farm. There's fishies.
Yeah. There's quite a few in there, despite the fact it doesn't quite look like it.
But it probably looks more like it from underneath.
Possibly. The funny thing is, I think they're all in that slightly deeper section where you can't see them from inside. Probably would need to get another 20 or so before you would really...
Hmm.
Can you see them at all from... Oh yeah, you can. You can see the cod. There we go. They're doing that thing that they do where they stick to like one corner.
Do you have enough iron to make 10 buckets for up here?
Buckets?
I need 10
Yeah.
buckets of water, one in each of these, please.
I already have more than that. Let me just make them full of water.
Cool. Oh, that's not where I wanted those. A wild germango has appeared. That can go in there, that can go in there. Those can go in there.
Yeah, all those fishers. I put like a good 30 fish up there. It may not show it. Between the two octopuses, the like 6 water bunnies, the 1 puffer fish, and then like probably about 10 or so others.
You
They're
put
in there.
octopi in there?
Yeah, have you not seen the cute little like mini octopuses? They're so cute.
Ah, the
There's
Dumbo
one.
octopus!
Yeah, there's two of them in there. There's a purple one and an orange one.
Here's the other one. Nice.
And the snow buddies are adorable.
Okay, what order do I have these in? Red first, so red. Red. Pink. Pink. Yellow. Yellow. Fuchsia. Fuchsia. Blue. Blue. So now I need to go. I have 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. You go in that barrel. You go in that coral. You go with that coral, and you go with that coral. Yay! Thank you, Clara.
Mm-hmm.
I still have this that I'm actually gonna put into place. I can hide this down here, right there. Alright, so. Perfect. There, and now unless you're looking for it, you don't know it's there. Me likey. I will play with the rest of these later once I make some more pots. Actually, I can probably move some of those pots over. I think actually I should have some of those pots. Now that I think about that, I have 2 of them left, and I know I need a couple extra.
By the way, I think most of the fully oxidized ones I placed are waxed. So
Okay.
if you end up wanting to move them back a stage, you're gonna have to like unwax them.
Yeah.
But
Do you have a couple of more buckets? If we could do those 2 there, please. I will try a couple of those other ones that we were wanting to try and get growing. Like the water lily and the big drip leaf. And then everything else I can just move over with their pot currently that's going in there. Oh, we can't grow water lily or big drip leaf unless...
big drip leaf, I suspect, is not in water.
Yeah, it's not in water. But we can't grow the water lily.
We might be able to bomb out. If not, there's plenty of places to find it. We could just do a little devastation somewhere.
Alright, well we have drip leaf growing now anyway. At least the big. I don't have any of the small drip leaf.
Let me remove a couple of my death saves. Death waypoints, because they're driving me crazy.
What do we think, chat?
Let me sit back to my base so I can grab the drip leaf.
Okay.
Because I only have one, so I would like to have more than one, please.
That one probably also then needs dirt.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh. We'll stick a dirt in there and we'll find out. Yes, I like. I really like. So we might need some glow lichen in a few
Okay, where?
places along here. I would say a piece or two above where the coral is here.
It doesn't really increase the light there.
No, it's not. Well, I might have to figure some out, but yeah, because you're right, that is not increasing the light there at all. Maybe one of those glow flowers might work.
Yeah, hold on, I can try. I have those. So I don't know that you can place them on...
No, but we can put a mud block in there. I'm trying to get dirt. And I have a water bottle still. Haha, what do you know? That did nothing either. At least not with my shaders.
No, it doesn't really increase the light. Hold on, let me think.
Yes, you're right, Prelude. Another Clara build that blows things out of the park.
Oh, we didn't even... Well, we haven't got to the greenhouse yet.
No.
We didn't even use my fish little hanging lights.
Oh, well, you know what? The little fish hanging lights would look okay across there.
Yeah, except they have to hang off of a block, not a ceiling block, not a wall block.
Okay.
They're really dumb that way.
So put a beam across there, across the top of the window, and hang them.
Oh, yeah, that could work. Hold on, actually. The question is which color.
Will they, Prelude asks, will they hang off a chain that is sideways?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
They're very picky. What does this fish? I think it's the blue ones that are fish, which is the ones I don't have. Oh, hold on. Not the blue of those types. There's also two different types. Fairy lights. I need the basic fairy lights.
Well, now I know where I can start doing a lake from this edge of things. So the greenhouse is going to be different. We're going to have to talk about how we want to set up the flower pots and stuff in the greenhouse, because there's going to be so many of them.
Yeah.
Hopefully the fish tank doesn't crack and start filling the lake. Oh yeah, you were going to do a pond out here.
Yeah.
There's time.
I figured that was a later on in the project
Mhm.
when you're working on the outside kind of situation.
Yeah. But I wanted to see what this would look like with the color here, and I like how this looks against the facade of the building.
Yeah. Yeah. It's looking good. Okay. Okay. Now.
It looks good. It doesn't make a difference at the bottom, but that's fine.
I think the red hanging ones are crabs. Maybe. Hold on. I'm gonna play a little bit.
What
Why not? We're
if
here.
we can do glass half slabs, right?
Yeah.
So if you do a glass half slab along the bottom of the window, like in the window, you just hang them off the bottom of that.
Ooh. Hold on.
Glass trap doors. No. Hey, would those lights hang off trap doors?
I don't know. I haven't tried that.
There we go.
Yeah, look, those are crabs.
Yeah. Alright, I want to see something here. We can grow lichen in pots.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've had mine growing in pot forever.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't know you didn't know that.
Yeah, a little shocking that you can't do glass trapdoors, yes.
Well, we can and can't. Hold on. Do I have any of them on me?
Okay, so there
Because
are...
technically we can do one with glass window-like apertures. I made them
Yeah.
for something.
Yeah,
But they're
I'm
not like
looking at
strictly
them.
made of glass.
And it's not... I think what we've done would look better than what those look like in their picture.
Hold on, I need to go handle something. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yay, we caught it. I'd like to know where I got a
Okay.
gunpowder from, but okay. Yes, I like that. I think that adds just the right amount of light to that.
He's a little city.
Okay, just one of the mod packs he was playing when you put the glass in the stone cutter to make different ones, certain ones you could do trapdoor. I get that. And that's, it's a perfectly reasonable reason to ask. Yee! I like that.
Mm-hmm. It'll look really good also once we get some of the greenery in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it'll it'll be a good contrast. I also think it might look good to keep some of the squares the copper color and then do some of the oxidation. It'd be fun to mess with because I really like how they look next to each other.
Yeah.
But it's also up to you.
We'll let it play out. Awesome. I think this is a good place to leave this.
Okay.
I'm hitting my ending screen and looking to see who there is to raid.
Those hanging lights are some of my favorite things to play with. There's like two different types. There's fairy lights and hanging lights, and they work together so well.
You're welcome. Thank you for everybody who is been here, those who are lurking, that are helping, my mods, those that are chatting. We got some good progress done today. We got all of the water stuff that we currently know that we have, most of it. We have room for it all anyway. Now we get to play with the flowers, and then I can figure out the trees.
Mm-hmm.
What I might want to try and do is grow one of each type of tree and then have that in front of the tree so people know what the tree looks like.
We might not want to grow them entirely because some of them are giant.
No, but we'll have to
custom minis.
Well, yeah, that's what we'll have to do because then we can we'll have to grow them someplace to get some of the leaves.
Mm-hmm.
But yes. I think I'm liking how this area is already shaping up.
That's yours.
All right. I will raid over to here.
I'm gonna slip away that thunderstorm before it annoys me.
Okay.
So where we going?
We're gonna go see Joel versus Arthritis.
Ah, cool. Perfect.
There is the raid message. Thank you again, Clara, for doing most of the work on this. Truthfully, but you have better vision on these things than I do. I can come up with concepts, and then you can convert my concepts into reality. It's awesome.
Yeah, and I can just place blocks until somehow they work. Sometimes I don't know how it happened.
But 98% of the time, it looks great. Thank you for coming, Grim. It's nice to see you here.
Mm-hmm.
Grim, are you streaming later today?
Bop, bop, bop.
Hopefully, alrighty. Hopefully, we'll see you later. So, as I like to try to tell everyone, please make sure you tell those who are important in your life that you love them. You never know when you're going to get the chance. A co-stream with Naya. Nice. Another Zelda randomizer thingy. Yeah. Tell
I
those.
have an ant in my thumb. Sorry, guys.
Oh no. Tell those who
It's
are important
fine.
to you that they are, because you never know when you're going to get the chance. And something different. All right, cool. Looking forward to it. If you can't be good, at least be good at what you're doing. And you know what? Claire is off for 3 days. We might have streams all of these days. You never know. Watch our Discords to
Yeah,
find out.
yeah. Yep, there might be one tomorrow, and then there's gonna be one on Saturday.
Right.
So you
Alrighty.
know.
Bye, guys.
Boy,
Oh wait.
chat.
I have to do
You know
this
you
thing
have-
first.
Yeah, well, I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna backseat streamer you.
Well, sometimes I need it. Alrighty.
Noted.
Bye, guys.
Bye, chat.